Welcome to my weekly manga update number 4. I know it's been like 2 weeks since I put one out, and I apologize. I'm sorry for that. But it actually is better for me when I wait like a week and a half or 2 weeks between each update, because it gives me more time to read more stuff, and then I have more of a variety to talk about. Before we get started, I want to know, what manga have you guys been reading? Let me know in the comments below. Pause this video right now and let me know. I want to know, what have you been reading? Okay, let's get down to it. First thing I have is Prophecy Volume 1. This is new release, kind of, not really. It came out like November, I think. Shit, man. Like, I heard so much positive feedback about Prophecy, and I just wanted to check it out for myself. So I bought the first volume. This was phenomenal. Honestly, it was fucking amazing. If you haven't read this, just please buy this. Just please. It's so good. I don't really want to go too deep into it because I'm actually planning on doing a review of this just by itself in its own video. So yeah, I'm not going to talk about it too much. It's just amazing. Just please read it. And yeah, a review of this will be coming out soon. So yeah. Next thing we have is Magi, Volumes 1 and 2. Okay, so Magi was a series that a lot of people have recommended me, and I've never listened to any of them. I never checked it out. I was just like, yeah, I'll check it out at some point. I never did. Finally, this dude commented on one of my videos, multiple of my videos actually, and he was like, yo dude, when are you gonna check out Magi, dude? Magi's so awesome. His name is AHMED, so shout out to AHMED if you're watching this video. Thank you, dude, for recommending this to me. So yeah, AHMED was pretty much like the tipping point for me. Like, he is what pushed me to actually buy these volumes. These are awesome. Seriously, if you're a fan of shonen manga, you haven't checked out Magi, what are you doing? It's just such a great story. Like, I honestly just don't have any complaints about this, and like, I'm really skeptical about modern manga, modern shonen manga to be exact, just because it's just all really generic and similar. But this, like Magi, this is just like, damn. I don't know how to explain it. It's just very original in its own ways. It's not like the other shonen series we all know. It's not like that at all. It's very much of its own thing. And it's just really enjoyable. Every aspect of it. Literally no complaints about this. Really great story. Really great characters. It's just really good. With the next paycheck I get, I'm seriously gonna buy like the next like 5-6 volumes of this. I'm not even joking. Okay, next thing. O-Parts Hunter. Written and illustrated by Masashi Kishimoto's brother, Seishi Kishimoto. Now this series was under a lot of fire when it first came out, just because it was accused of, you know, copying Masashi Kishimoto's art style, copying elements from Naruto, which I think is ridiculous. The art style accusation, that is ridiculous. They're brothers, okay? They're brothers. They grew up drawing manga together. Of course their style's going to be similar, okay? So that's just a stupid accusation. However, people were talking about how it copied elements from Naruto, and at first I kind of just like brushed those off. I didn't think that was true. But after reading volumes 1 or 2, I don't remember which one, it's kind of similar, okay? And I remember one scene in particular I just want to talk about. I don't remember what volume it was from, either 1 or 2. I think it was volume 1. But there was just this scene where Gio, who's the main character, Gio, meets this old guy. He's just this old man, okay? And out of nowhere, this assassin comes. Another O-Parts tactician. It's the people who utilize O-Parts. O-Parts are like the magical little tools that they use to cast magic and spells and shit, stuff like that. So another O-Parts tactician comes and is like, I am an assassin, I was sent to kill that old man. Just reading that scene, just automatically what I thought of was Zabuza and Tazuna. Like, that, it was a literal like reenactment of that scene from Naruto, and I was just like, okay, now I kind of understand why people are saying it stole some elements from Hunter from Naruto. But regardless of that, it's still like an original story. Like, I mean, he may have copied, you know, a few character personalities, a few character like physical traits. Some of them look kind of similar, But other than that, you know, it's an original story. It's completely different. It's about these people called opart tacticians, and they can utilize these magical artifacts called oparts, and they can use their what's called spirit energy, which is kind of like chakra, to activate these oparts, and that's how they use them to fight. Yeah, it's a cool story. Well, I'm on volume 4, so check it out if you ever get bored. Okay, next thing I got is something that I would like to do a review on. I'm not sure how though, because it's collected stories, multiple stories, and I'm just going to show you what it is first. AHMED, Alternative Manga. Okay, this just blew my mind. Honestly, like, damn, man. Like, okay. So, AHMED is a magazine published in Japan solely for alternative manga. There's no other manga allowed to be published in that magazine. It's just alternative manga. Like, dude, it's a collection of 33 short stories that were published in AHMED. This sent my mind into a spiral when I read this, okay? It literally just got me thinking about life and just why we exist. Honestly, just buy this. Like, it's so amazing. If you're tired of this old, worn-out shonen genre and all these characteristics that are so generic and just manufactured and we're all used to, check out AHMED. Even if you're not tired of the shonen genre, check out AHMED, because it will just change your entire perspective on manga, just as a medium. Okay, like this, damn, man. I know the price is a little steep, it's like $22, $23 retail, but there's this dude on eBay who's selling copies of these brand new for $12, okay? Go on eBay, just search AHMED Alternative Manga. There's a dude selling for $12. That's where I bought this. It's brand new. It's awesome. Yeah. If you're thinking about buying it, check out eBay. And please, please buy this, because it's so good. Okay, the next stuff I have is kind of like vintage manga that I don't know if, you know, modern manga readers are going to find interesting. So if you're not really into vintage stuff, just leave now. But if you're into vintage manga, just wait. I'm going to show you some cool stuff. Okay, first thing is The Legend of Kamui, or Kamui, however you pronounce it. This is the complete collection, 2 volumes, viz. Perfect editions. So for those of you who don't know, this series was written by a man named Sanpei Shirato. Sanpei Shirato is considered one of the pioneers of the Gekiga movement. If you don't know what the Gekiga movement is, just look it up. I don't have time to explain it. It would just take too long. But he's considered one of the pioneers of the Gekiga movement, okay? Like, he was around, like, Lone Wolf and Cub time, okay? His first work debuted in the Garo, actually, which is the magazine that started AHMED. The one that I just showed before. His series, Ninja Bugeicho, or something like that, was published in the Garo in 1957. And, you know, he's just a huge force in the world of Gekiga. Like, he formed and just set so many precedents for what Gekiga is. For anyone who are fans of Lone Wolf and Cub, check out Legend of Kami. These volumes are out of print, but you can get them on Amazon probably if you're like a really serious collector. Get these, they're awesome. The first volume is not that good. The second volume is amazing. Okay, the story is awesome, and it just all blows up in the second volume. It's awesome. If you're a fan of Lone Wolf and Cub, the art style is literally like almost identical to Lone Wolf and Cub. Okay, it's that's a sex scene. All right. Yeah, check out Legend of Kami. It's awesome, and it's Sanpei Shirato, so it's a classic, man. Okay, the last thing I have, just because we're running out of time, and I don't want to bore you guys to death with me talking. There's other stuff I could talk about, but I just chose these things because they had the most impact on me. So the last thing is Heartbroken Angels. These are hardcovers, volumes 1 and 2, no, 1 and 2. complete series written by Masahiko Kikuni. Okay, so basically what this is a collection of short 4-panel manga comics that were published in Viz's Pulp magazine. It's just all of them compiled, and for those of you who don't know, Viz's Pulp magazine is pretty much like a weekly or monthly, I don't remember which one it is, but it's pretty much a manga magazine geared towards adults. Everything in here, everything that is published in Pulp is like really mature, and most of it's like grotesque, at least in here. All this stuff is not really mature on like, you know, a mature level as in like proper and upright. I mean mature as in like vulgar, grotesque, just sexual jokes, and yeah, there's a lot of weird shit in here, but really funny. There's a lot of really funny stories in here. Yeah, these are out of print also, pretty hard to find. If you guys find these, pick them up. You can probably get them on Amazon for those of you who are like serious collectors. Check this out, it's funny as hell. Okay, so that's pretty much all I can talk about right now. I don't want to drag this out really long. I got other stuff, but I'm going to talk about that stuff in my manga pickups video. January pickups I will be putting out soon, and I have some other stuff that's actually supposed to be coming in like tomorrow or the next day, so I'm going to be talking about that also in my pickups video. I just picked out the stuff that I thought was the best out of everything, and I thought you guys would enjoy it. But yeah, that's pretty much what I want to talk about right now. January pickups video coming out soon. Thank you for watching. Read a lot of manga. Don't forget to comment. Tell me what you guys are reading. I really want to know. Peace.